All right. Put in there. Right. Let me tell you a story. First, we're getting a coffee. Best place to get coffee by far, right here. The Wild Bee Cafe, right there. So we've got this little sweet lady. Yep, that's us. Yes, there we go. Right. Right, coffee sorted, ready to go. Probably shouldn't vlog and drive. It's not a good idea. Anyway, my name is just Chris. What can I tell you? I have a love of coffee, a love of travel, a love of golf, as you can see, but mainly a big love of music, which is where our story sort of begins. In January 2025, I realized a lifelong dream of mine that I'd had since I was a kid. I released my very first single called Mother Leah. I was very, very happy about it. It was released, it was quite well received. It lasted around about 3 months and accumulated just over 140,000 streams. 140,000 streams. Could not have ever imagined such support. I'm new to this, don't even know if that's a good number or not, but I mean, just the fact that if it was listened to 140,000 times, I mean, I was hoping for like 300, 400 maybe, you know? To those of you who did listen to it, thank you so damn much. I really, really appreciate it. It was so good, so validating to see and to experience. It really was, because it was 3 months of absolute joy. There were challenges here and there were struggles, there were things we had to get through, things that I had to learn, things I had to experience. And I enjoyed every single moment of it. But then, as most of you guys know, the song's no longer available, because on the 4th of April 2025, I got this lovely little notification. And that was the spark that sent everything down the rabbit hole. Explain in a bit. Right. Let's get going. There we go. So naturally, after I get that email, I did what most people would do. I tried to contact Spotify to see what was going on. Here's the first in a long twist of events. Oh, get in. Hold it. There you go, well done. Sorry, anyway, sidetracking. So, as most of you all know, you get Spotify. That's the music platform. It's where you stream your music, stream your audiobooks, do all those lovely things. You get a separate platform from that for the artist called Spotify for Artists. Now this is the platform that Spotify uses. Oh, go on. I'm not gonna go on. That Spotify uses to communicate directly with artists. Except they don't. Let me explain. So when I got that email, the first thing I did was try to reach out to Spotify through Spotify for Artists. And the long short of it is that many bots and more bots later, I got to the conclusion and the answer that Spotify for Artists don't deal with artists directly. We have to speak to the DSPs, which is the digital service provider that all artists have to use and go through to actually get their music onto streaming platforms. So I thought that was a little bit weird, but okay, let's keep on going. Let's go to the DSPs. So I got to the DSPs, I asked them the same thing. Listen, Spotify removed my song, so what's going on? So bots and bots and bots later, I eventually got through to somebody who was gracious enough to answer and basically said, well, we don't work directly with Spotify either. We just get the data that they send us. So now we're in the situation where Spotify has removed the song based on what they call artificial streaming. You can't query the data. You can go to the service provider to request the data that they get given from Spotify, but they, just like you, have to trust the data that gets given from Spotify. Long story short, I said, okay, well, what can we do about this? And the best answer I can get off was, you could start over, re-upload the song, start from scratch. Now, you see, that doesn't seem like much of a problem, except, and this is what's tampering almost every single artist with the same issue, get in. And that's this. If the solution is just to re-upload and restart again, what's to stop the same thing happening to you again? So needless to say, that seemed to be it from the streaming side of things. You couldn't do anything about it. Spotify wasn't going to help you. And at that time, it just seemed like that is what it is. I really don't want any other independent artists to go through what I did, or to make my mistake, which was to get despondent. See, the thing is, you can call it what you want to, and see it from whatever lens you want to see it through, but for all artists, putting themselves out there is a big deal, and I was no different. I had a lot of fear to actually put myself over there, but I wanted to achieve this goal of actually making a song, publishing it, and honestly, with over 140,000 streams, yeah, I'm very, very, very glad I did it. And once again, so thankful to each and everybody who listened to it, who enjoyed the song, But it wasn't enough to stop me getting despondent, to getting down and everything, and because I saw like literally no way going forward. And as a result, I stopped making music. So, to all independent artists watching this, first of all, do not be like me. Don't let anything stop you guys from making music. Don't let it get to you. Because that's what happened to me, and not only did it happen to me, but it cost me literally 3 to 4 months of, let's just be honest, feeling despondent, not knowing a way forward, thinking that, music was just, even though it's my passion, it was never, ever, ever going to happen. And quite honestly, just feeling sorry for myself. And that's not a good feeling. Also, if you really think about it, it's something that I took for granted, because 140,000 streams for my very first song. Come on, guys. It's not that bad, is it? I've got talent. You've got to be humble about it, obviously, but you've got to actually let it fuel you. Each and every one of us has to actually feel that way. You've got the talent, so use it. Don't let anything stop you. Come on, get in there. Now break. Yes, baby. Okay, that's good. Oh. Right. I told you guys I love coffee. Right. So that's the story so far. And going forward, there are going to be a couple of changes. I'm very happy to announce the first change being, there it is. We're back to making music. This is my third track. It's going to be released within the next couple of months. And really looking forward to that release date. So stay tuned on the socials for that. The next change, and I am sorry in advance for doing this, is that we are going to be moving from Spotify over to Bandcamp for the foreseeable future. Unfortunately, Spotify has just put independent artists into such a position that it's just not viable to be on the platform at the moment. With that being said, Mother Leah is already available on Bandcamp. You can use the link in the description below, or you can use the QR code at the end of the video to just scan it and get on over there. It's been listed on for 99 cents. You can download it, you can add it to your Spotify playlist, and I will be making a whole video over the advantages of this and the reason for this decision in the future. The next change is obviously the YouTube channel, and I am very, very excited for this. So I'm going to give you a brief rundown on how this is going to work. So the first part is going to be just Xris, just musicking. Here is where you will find all the lyric videos for the tracks we bring out, the music videos that we are going to do. Basically anything music related will be in that section, so please feel free to go check that out. The next one is going to be just Xris, just golfing. As you've seen from the video, this is where another passion lies, so we're just going to document the journey wherever it takes us. So once again, please be sure to go check that out. And then the last one, just Xris, just traveling, where I take you guys along with me on my travels around this beautiful country, see the good parts, the bad parts, and everything in between. And then the final change that we're very much looking forward to is the live streaming. Now this will probably happen here towards the end of January, early February. Once again, we will let you guys know via social media when we go live, what dates are going to come live. And yeah, please feel free to join us, feel free to come in and say hi and just have a good time. Guys, obviously to make all of this happen, I'm going to count on you guys for your continued support, and you can do this in a couple of ways. Firstly, just subscribe to the YouTube channel and watch the videos. The other way is obviously just go to Bandcamp, buy the music. We will definitely let you guys know on social media when all the tracks are going to come in. With that said, we have got our coffee, we have got our track, and we certainly have a lot of work to do. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it, and we are so looking forward to seeing you guys in the next one. You guys go off and have a great day, and I will get to work. Until next time, cheers.